Humans and pets. Today we're going to be eating this.
So on our run, I've never seen these before, but again, it's already been proven that I run through the store with my eyes closed because half of the things that we found,
And he does run. I can't catch up to him.
half of the things we find I've never seen in my life. But there was a little thing called popcorners. I don't know if you've ever seen them.
On the back it says, "We are popcorners."
It does say that. So they had 3 varieties in our store: a white cheddar, a sea salt,
And a sweet
and
and
a
salty.
sweet and salty kettle corn flavor.
So we're going to be eating them today.
So we decided we would try to do a
Yes.
chip review, and
And
amongst
we
the
also
chip
got
review,
the Cool Ranch 3D Doritos.
This
We
was-
ate the 3D Doritos before. We got the spicy nacho cheese one.
Yes.
We got the Cool Ranch equivalent.
it was a different version of one we
Yeah.
ate. So we said we'll throw it in the next chip review we do because Ryan actually really likes the chip reviews every time we
Yeah, they're
end up
fun.
doing them. So this is something I've never seen. You can leave a comment down below if you guys eat them and tried them and actually like them. Again, I don't know if they're new. They're definitely new to us because I've never seen them before. So let's
start with the sea salt.
sea salt. That seems like
Well,
traditional.
what is it?
It's a popcorner. It's a crunchy and wholesome popcorn snack,
So I don't know what it is, but we're going to be eating it today.
which to me sounds like a rice cake almost, because that's kind of what a rice cake was. But
but it's popcorn.
it's popcorn-ish snack. So it definitely looks like a Dorito chip.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, I'm worse than you.
Let me show these.
It's a full bag though. I
Yeah,
gotta give them that.
They look like popcorn, kind of. They have like the bumps of popcorn. Alright, we're gonna be trying it today.
All right, let's see. So this one's sea salt, and it's shaped like a Dorito.
Kind of.
But it does look like a smashed up popcorn.
Popcorn.
Yeah, it does have that look. You can definitely taste the sea salt. You can taste the butter.
Mm-hmm.
That is absolutely weird. I love
It's
it.
good.
It tastes like popcorn, but it tastes like a chip. Like your initial taste, the initial hit.
I don't taste any chip.
Yeah, you do. The crunch.
Yeah, but that's not the taste of a chip.
You get the feel
It's
of
a
a chip.
popcorn in the shape of a chip. Like in a Dorito shape.
Well, you can't eat popcorn. This must be delicious to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. This is actually really good.
It's just popcorn in chip shape.
Well, you know the worst part of popcorn to me is actually cooking the popcorn, because if you try to do the microwave one, which they actually say is horrendous for you, they say something about the bag leaks in and it's actually bad for you. Well, when you try to cook it, you get that 1 second worth of it's either going to be delicious or burnt. You want to cook you want to pop as many kernels as possible, but if you leave it in 30 seconds too late, it's all burnt up.
That's why they have the machines, right? Like the thing you put the stuff in and it pops and it goes everywhere. in the
Even
machine.
with that, then you have to get a bowl to catch it in.
Yeah.
You gotta have it all pop out. None of it always pops out. You gotta dump the rest of them out. Throw the kernels out, which are fine. But then you gotta melt butter. And you gotta put salt on it. It's a process. It turns
Yeah.
into a process. It's not
But
like just.
I think that's the fun of
That's
popcorn.
why I think Smart Food makes their money, because it just makes it easy. You just throw it in your face. These, throw them in your face. It's not like you're eating popcorn though. It's
I don't think
weird.
of Smart Food as popcorn. I think of it like the pirate, whatever it's called. I forget, pirate's booty or something.
Mhm.
I think of it like that, where it's just like it's not popcorn to me.
You don't get. This is definitely popcorn smashed into a chip. It's a combination. It does have
I
like
don't
a
taste the
chippy taste,
combination.
but it so tastes like popcorn.
I think you're tasting salt, and you're thinking of chip.
I think it's the crunch.
It's just smushed popcorn into a chip
It's
shape.
popcorn with a chip texture.
Yes.
Yeah. But you get some of them, like this one,
Mm-hmm.
that's poofier. And then it really rains a popcorn. When you get a really flat one, it doesn't. Can I sniff my own breath? Thank you. When you get one like this that's really poofy, it's like eating a handful of popcorn.
Yeah.
It's absolutely delicious. And when you get the really thin ones, it reminds me of chips. I mean, you know, so go ahead, you gotta do it now. I got a dog on my lap. Overall, sea salt,
I'm gonna do the sweet and salty kettle corn.
do we really want to, or do we want to stay?
I don't think I've ever had kettle corn in my life, so I want to see what it tastes.
Kettle corn is different.
It's definitely.
I have
different.
had kettle corn, and I'll tell you, so sea salt, 2 thumbs up.
It doesn't smell like kettle corn to me.
No,
I can smell it, just not taste it. So
that first smell
yeah.
smelled like you opened up a bag of Smart Food.
So that's popcorn.
That's what it smells.
So
yeah.
it's gonna smell like popcorn.
That's what it smelled like.
Yes.
I gotta cleanse my palate. Yeah.
This is what I always imagined it to taste like.
Kettle corn.
No. Tastes like the sweetness, eh? It's what you smell.
Not all. See, you can get like plain like kettle corn, but it does have like that sweet flavor. This is actually. I'm not a huge kettle corn fan. This is actually good. This is actually better than kettle corn to me.
I can't eat popcorn because I'm a little silly. So this is really good. This is really good.
This is actually good. It's got a sweetness to it, and a flavor. I'm trying to picture that flavor. It's not really a caramel flavor.
Mm.
You can tell him. He doesn't not eat popcorn because he's silly.
Oh, well, yeah.
He was a couple months premature, and,
Yeah.
and the enamel on his teeth,
So his
he has
teeth
to
are,
get
like,
sealing.
silly.
So he has to, so it doesn't chip
And
off. Like
for
that's
whatever
why he
reason,
doesn't
the
eat.
popcorn.
That's why
like,
he can't eat
chewy,
gummy bears.
sticky stuff.
Yeah.
Messes up my teeth for some reason. I don't know why they fall out when you eat popcorn.
Well,
It does though, so I
because
can't
popcorn
eat it.
has the kernel, and a lot of times it gets jammed underneath, and that'll pop it out. But same thing with like gummy bears or any.
I even know how they
gummy
get
food.
jammed underneath.
It does,
I'm
though.
just so confused. But
You get jammed in
this
your
is
teeth.
really good.
This is actually good because the sweetness isn't overpowering. You still taste the corn flavor, and it's almost reminds me of the caramel popcorn that you get like when you get the big tins.
Yeah.
But the caramel popcorn gets annoying after a while. Like it's too much like too much caramel over time. You can only eat so much of it. These you can eat this whole bag. It's just a subtle little sweetness that goes with it. These are actually really good.
Yeah. I don't think I like them as much though.
I like the sea salt.
Because it's salted and buttered. These are more like,
It tastes like a buttered popcorn.
yeah.
This one, I almost want more flavor on it. Like it has
I don't think I
flavor, but if you're gonna induce the flavor, you almost want to hit it hard. This is actually pretty good though. So far, 2 for 2. If
Yeah.
you've never tried these,
Popcorners.
definitely go. And the good thing is they don't really take. Put one more over here. They don't taste. You still get the, Oh, I've so much.
Yeah,
better.
it's better.
Oh my goodness.
They're really good. I won't
So,
complain.
Rating?
Um,
This tastes like you're almost eating.
Popcorn.
I want to say like you went to the movie theater. It has a nice buttery taste. You got a nice salt flavor in there. You get nice
Yeah.
fresh popcorn and stuff. This one has that little candied flavor. It's not overpowering though. It doesn't take over the taste. But then when you go back, you can't believe how much just the salt, the sea
But
salt,
then when you go
and
back-
the butter. You gotta get a bowl.
yeah.
Honestly,
It's really what you're feeling when you wake up that day.
These might be some of my new favorite snacks, to be 100% honest with you. This is actually really good.
I'm a big
You know,
fan.
it's in popcorn, and I just say it's not going to taste like popcorn. And you look at it and you're like, wow, it almost does look like smashed popcorn. But really, that sea salt one is absolutely phenomenal. When I was eating it at
Well,
first,
this is just popcorn. It's just in a better shape. Because popcorn in the shape, it's terrible.
I don't mind
like
it in
the
the shape,
of it.
but honestly, like when you get your little puff ones that don't have the husk, sometimes you get the kernels of some popcorn, and they hurt. Like you're like, you know, it hurts you like they're hard, and sometimes it just melts in your mouth when you get a nice fluffy one. These are just good. Here, crack that one.
White cheddar.
White cheddar, and usually I say you can't go wrong with white cheddar.
This is gonna be the smart food equivalent.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, and I might like it better.
Waft it.
Yep. Really, both of these are really good.
Oh. Okay. Oh no. Okay, white cheddar time.
All right,
Time for the white cheddar. Let's move these back a little bit.
I don't know exactly what happened.
These are gonna be good, I think.
I know. Hold on.
Well, these are good.
Heavy white cheddar. That's a lot of white cheddar. That's a lot of flavor. Unlike the kettle corn, it is a lot of flavor. And it's actually really good. You drop them. Slide them back now. Because
I think white cheddar, if you don't have a lot of it, it's kind of boring. But if you have a ton, it's really good.
there's a ton on this. There's a lot of. It's just crazy how they made it. It's just popcorn. But it's a chip. It's a good tasting chip. Easy to walk around with. But
Well, these kind of
This
make them
really
nice 'cause
does.
the powder or whatever.
taste like a bag of white cheddar smart popcorn.
But spud food is worse because of the shape.
Alright. I don't know. I only got one hand here. Someone's a baby.
I think the shape of smart food is like, or just popcorn. It's kind of inconvenient because sometimes they're big and sometimes they're small. So when you grab a handful and you want to just stick it in your mouth, sometimes you can't because it's too much.
So, who's first, second, and third?
For me, they're all tied. Whatever, if I wake up, it's either I wake up at the front of my bed or there's two sides. You know, whatever I'm feeling that day, I'm just like, you know, I'm going to have this. I think they're all really, really good, and they're pretty much equal.
You know, as much as I hate to agree with him, they really are good. Although he keeps going back to the plain, because you know what? This is, and I thought this was going to be the worst one. That's why we did it first.
Yeah.
And this one is really good.
Let me show you one of them close up.
Yeah, it looks like smashed popcorn.
That's what it is.
This one is really good. But if you're in the white cheddar mode, like if you want like a smart popcorn, this one hits the mark really well. But so doesn't that one. But it really is.
If you want to go, they sell them at fairs, right? Kettle corn's like a
Yeah.
fair thing, I think.
I
That's
don't
what
like it though. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah. When I go and get kettle corn, like it smells so good and it looks so good, and then I try it and I'm like, ah, you know. And, but
The issue
this
is
is
that
actually really
they
good.
always give you the big tubes of it, like this big. And you're walking, it's like, and then you like have to hug it all day,
You're walking around like you got
and
a
you
baby.
eat it, and you're like, man, I just ate a ton of popcorn.
Me personally, I would go first, second, third, but you could put them all
I'm gonna
right
say
next
first,
to each
first,
other.
first.
Yeah, you really
These
can.
are also really good. The kettle
they are.
corn ones.
It really is. Do you want regular popcorn,
Yep.
cheese popcorn, or kettle corn? That's it. Honestly, that is your decision. they're all phenomenal.
Now,
These might be like sun chip worthy.
make these not. No,
I'm telling you.
they're not. Make these nacho cheese flavored, and you would. That would be delicious.
And they may have that. So
Yeah.
when we bought these a little while ago now. We've had them and we had so many new things that came out. Speaking of which, did I even go on my rant I wanted to go on?
No.
So this
We'll continue. The
Okay.
story.
so we thought we had 4 bags.
We thought
I
we
don't
had
know
four.
what the 4th bag was
I don't think-
and where it went. So we
I don't think we
obviously
ever
didn't
got
have
one,
it. So
but-
there may be other ones. So if you guys happen to see other flavors, especially
Mm-hmm.
you, John, since you're in a whole nother
Jim.
state, leave a comment down below or send me a picture like you usually do, and then I'll keep my eye out. I will definitely get these again. Much like when we had the sun chips, I didn't realize there was multiple sun chips. I didn't realize how good they actually were.
Best chip.
So, and now, anytime I see them, I gotta buy some because I think they're absolutely delicious. These, I will 100% buy these again.
This beats regular popcorn.
This beats regular chips, in my eyes.
Well, compared to Lay's, Lay's has like some good flavors, but I don't like their chip that much. I think their chip's boring, but the flavors are really good. If you put like dill pickle on these, that would be delicious.
Even their boring sea salt. Most times when you see sea salt, you're like, it's boring. It has such a big popcorn flavor. All right, before you eat the whole bag of them, let's try this one. It has a huge popcorn flavor, and these were really good last time. These I highly recommend. Popcorners. If
Yes.
you have not tried these, try them. If you have tried them, leave a comment down below whether you like it or don't like. I don't think there'll be one person that says they hate these things,
Unless you don't like
hate popcorn.
Yeah.
Because it is even the flavored ones
Yeah.
have a nice strong popcorn flavor in the background.
I think popcorn is very addictive, where if you have some, you eat it all. And sometimes, I don't know if these are healthier than popcorn.
Oh, I don't know.
I would assume so. There's only 3 ingredients. There's 4 ingredients in this one. I'm guessing 4 in that one. It doesn't say. But
No artificial colors, 130 calories.
non-GMO corn
What is
and
that?
never fried.
What is
They
it?
don't
Right
fry
there on the
these.
corner. I can't. Not zero.
No nuts.
Okay, what is it? 130
0 grams of
calories.
trans fat.
Honestly,
No artificial
these are
colors.
some of the best. Like we did vegan. We did vegan snacks.
Chicken, and that was bad.
No, the vegan snacks.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Power
and,
Bowl.
They were okay. These are phenomenal. Like 100%.
Well, I don't
look
think
for
this
these
is
again.
vegan,
I
is
didn't
it?
say that, but I'm just saying,
Oh,
like
okay.
as a different snack that we've tried. We've tried a lot of different snacks.
Yeah,
Go
we
back
tried
and watch
vegan
them all.
Bob's Puffs. We tried. Is that what
They
you
were good,
is
yeah,
that
yeah.
What you were talking about? They were good. There were some flavors better than others for me, but I would get these again. I would get
1,000
vegan
times.
Bob's again.
Yep.
But not 1,000 times.
No, the vegan Robs was okay. These are phenomenal. Like I will look
The
for
good
these
thing about
now.
snacks is that once you have one, you can always go back and try it again.
I know my brother's a huge snacker, and my sister-in-law gets him a lot of them. If you have not tried these, go and find them. Popcorners. We have these
So
3
these
flavors.
are the spicy ranch 3D Doritos.
Yep.
They have like a more of a crunch and like they're like a bugle shape. And I think the chip's better than regular Doritos.
Well, this was the
Um,
bugle ones, right? They tasted like bugles.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
And I like bugles. So spicy ranch, we'll eat them. We got half the bag right here.
Yeah. See, these were full too.
Yeah.
These were
They were
like
very
they
close
were
to
they were
full.
right up. It was full.
So
that's
we'll try this. For regular Doritos, Cool Ranch is the best.
yeah. The one of mine it was Barco, right? That actually
Barto
we,
recommended the 3D Doritos.
3D Doritos.
We got the other one. We found these today. Well, not today.
So if
but
he's
in the
watching,
past.
yeah, we don't know if he tried these. You can
But,
leave a comment down below.
He has. I
Okay.
believe he has.
Now, is this a Cool Ranch? Is that what it said?
Spicy ranch.
Okay. Because I wasn't tasting Cool Ranch, but there is a spice.
And a band. This is Cool Ranch with a spice. That's all it is.
I wish we had the other ones, because I'm gonna say I think I like these better
Yeah.
than the other 3D ones.
Yeah, me too. I think
You
they have
can't
an
even
equal
really-
level of spice, but it's just cool ranch.
You can't
compared to
even
nacho
really
cheese.
taste like the bugle aspect anymore because the cool ranch, the ranch, spicy ranch. First of all, it's got a little layer of heat on your tongue. It's nice. Tons of flavor. Oh, there it is. I just got the bugle that time. These are another happy little snack.
I love bugles, so I like these.
And we keep saying bugles because it is made by Doritos, but they 100% taste like bugles. And I don't know who makes bugles. I don't know if they're made by Doritos also, but
It's shaped like a bugle without the little lid, like the top.
yeah, it doesn't have the ice cream top.
They're really good. Bugles are one of my favorite snacks.
These are like Walmart Dorito flavors, like the heavy. Like when you get Doritos, like Cool Ranch Doritos are good.
They're
Regular
really,
Doritos
really
are good.
But Glacier Ranch
If you get
from
the
Great Value,
you
Walmart
get,
brand,
you get
the Glacier Ranch, it's the best chip in the world.
I
For,
think
for like a Dorito.
we've never ate them back to back, but they seem to have. Or did we do that one? They
I
seem
think
to
so.
have a burst more of flavor. These, same thing. Really heavy on the flavor, which is delicious because I love that it actually has a nice little spice to them. This is a nice little happy chip too.
These are better. For me.
See, honestly, I'm a huge popcorn nut, and I always feel bad when I cook popcorn. Not so much now, because he's older, but when he was little,
He would buy smart food by like the gallon.
I would have to, because when you cook popcorn, how do you not want to eat popcorn? Popcorn's one of them foods that if you smell it, you're like, ooh, someone's got popcorn. And then you're instantly craving popcorn. So, him being a little
Me,
kid,
that's garlic, I guess. I
even
don't
if he was in bed, and then I try to cook a bag of popcorn, he's like, I smell popcorn! Like you couldn't, you know? And it was terrible. I felt like I was torturing him. So I would have to buy, actually, it wasn't even smart food. It was, I think we used to go to Shaw's back then. And they had their, whatever their brand
But it was big
It was
bag.
like the humongous, it looked like the kettle corn bags.
And
Like,
the
it
good
was
thing is
huge.
that it didn't smell.
No, so I
So
could
you
eat
could
it.
eat it past my bedtime without me smelling it.
Because popcorn was one of them meals, like snacks that I used to take, and it's not healthy for you, but it's not as unhealthy as other snacks that you can eat.
Yeah, like
But
cereal.
again, it's like you said, if you make this much, you eat this much. If you make this much, you eat that much. So it's
Right.
one of them things. Like to me, it just always feels like light and airy, and just you could eat a whole big bag of it and you don't feel guilty about it. Like if you eat a whole bag of chips, you're like, wow, I just pounded a bag of chips, like you're doing. But that being said,
You have
these
to- you have
are
to try
actually
them.
these are
Yeah.
actually really good. But I will agree with you. These are delicious. I will look the next time we go to the store again and see if there is other flavors. And again, if you guys know of other flavors, leave them down below. They may not be in our area. We stumbled on these. I've never seen these in the store before. And I just happened to, when we walked by, and I said, oh, what are these? You ever have these? And he's like, nope. I'm like, well, let's try this. But really, just beat up popcorn into a chip form.
And they're good.
They're very good. So, for those of you who stuck on, you get the bonus of my rant. So I am so fed up right now with Subway. Because when we tried to do Subway months ago,
The Jason Tatum
the Jason Tatum one,
and the other one.
yeah, I'm sorry for the other famous
Yeah.
person that actually has the other one, but
Jason
we ended
Tatum,
up.
he's a
Basketball,
basketball.
and I
Woo!
wanted the other guy. I don't even know his name because I didn't
I
know
don't
who he
follow
was.
sports.
But anyways, we couldn't find two of the places near us didn't have it. We had to drive a couple towns over. We finally got them to do it, and then they weren't participating, right?
Yeah,
Or they finally
had
got
a-
the sandwich,
so
but they had a buy
most-
one get
yeah,
one
so
at the time.
most places that are near us didn't even have the Jason Tatum.
They didn't have the sandwich.
They didn't have the sandwich itself. But they also didn't participate in the BOGO 50, buy one get one 50% off.
Right.
So it was like a promotion they did. You know, BOGO 50, use that on checkout, and you get 50% off.
But we did this when it first started. Now,
Yeah.
this has been going on for a long time.
And the buildings were not participating in either the sandwich and the BOGO 50.
None of it.
So we had to pay full price for both of them after like trying like 5 different stores.
Yeah, we went all over the
We
place.
just found one who has the thing and the BOGO 50.
So that being said, we finally just paid full price. We got them. It was an okay sandwich. So today, they're advertising about these melts. Now, they may have had these forever. Again, we're not Subway people. So we decide, I said, fine, they have regular sandwiches and they have these melts. Why don't we go get, like, we're going to get a buffalo chicken sandwich, and then we're going to go buffalo chicken sandwich.
Well, first steak and cheese melt.
Because we just ate.
But they don't have a regular steak and cheese. They only have it in a melt, I believe. So we were going to get a buffalo chicken melt and a steak and cheese melt. But both places we tried did not have the steak and
They
cheese
wouldn't do it
available.
because we just did D'Angelo. So I said, let's go try their steak and cheese, because he said not as good as Subway's, and I said, you can't say that because we never had it.
We're not.
Yeah, you did during the video. You can go back and watch it.
No way.
Yeah, you said the bread wasn't, everything wasn't as good. So I said, well, with that being said, let's try it. So
I think it's reversed.
It's not. So we were gonna go get the steak and cheese, and then they didn't have it. So then we were gonna get a buffalo chicken regular and a buffalo chicken melt, and see if the melt, because it's like $3 more. So we're gonna see if the melt was worth the $3. And then we go to the stores, and none of them are participating. We actually had a buy one get one free because they kicked me off email or something.
Email, letter.
So they put us, welcome back. You go back on. These stores around here are not participating in any of the promotions that Subway actually.
And none of them had the steak and cheese.
And none of them have half the food. So I don't know. I'm not happy with Subway. We ended up coming home. Hence, we have a chip review because our plans were foiled on what we were originally going to do.
And please leave the Thai food in the comments.
Oh yeah, from the last
Thai foods.
Well, I don't know when
I don't
this
know
video is gonna come out.
There's a more better one where we explain it more.
More better.
More better.
Name
the most better Thai food that's common among restaurants, or even if you make it yourself and it's common.
And congratulations, because yesterday you got a bonus one again. Because for whatever reason they put 2 videos of ours out instead of, he had this scheduled. But in their defense, which one came out second? The other one that we did that a long time ago. So it's funny when we listen to ourselves talk about something that's coming up, and we already did half of the things that are coming up. So I told Vaughn we have to stop doing that, because when we start bumping videos for like something new came out, then all of a sudden it finally comes out, all the stuff we promoted was already gone. Yeah. So that being said, we're going to end the video before he eats all 3 bags of these, because obviously he's a huge fan of the popcorn chips. And again, we did a chip review without eating first, so he's going to want to eat them all. But there you go. If you have not tried popcorners, 100% get out there and get them. And if you have any other flavors around you, leave a comment down below, and we will try to get them, because these are delicious. They are very good.
And if you don't like kettle corn, or if you don't like white cheddar, don't get it, because it's kettle corn and white cheddar.
Well, you know what? I'm not a huge fan of the kettle corn. I'll never buy it because to me it has a weird taste. But these are actually still good. But yeah,
I like that taste. I'm pretty sure kettle corn is just popcorn with sugar on it, right?
When you mix it, yeah.
It's caramelized, right? The sugar.
But sometimes it's really strong.
Because they add a lot of sugar.
Sometimes it's really strong, and they sell you that whole big bag, but you can only eat this much of it because it's super strong. That's the good thing. You get that good flavor, but you can eat this whole bag as assigned to what he's doing.
And you don't have to walk around with it all day.
Yeah. So, that being said, here is the chip review, and there isn't a bad one on the table. So if you see any of these, by all means, definitely go get them, and try not to eat them all. That's our best suggestion. So, like and subscribe. You know, keep leaving them comments down below. And again, if there's anything else that pops us, definitely leave us a message, because we are running out of new stuff, and we might just have
fast.
to.
We have to be more creative.
We're gonna have
a few things in the future planned, like
nothing. We're not gonna plan anything, because by the time you see it.
Planned.
But with that being said, we you know, nobody's coming out with anything new, so we might have to go with just stuff that's new to us and try it that way until something comes out that is new. Because even the stuff that we've seen, like Burger King has the Chuck King chicken sandwich, but we did the chicken sandwich, but now you get a free Whopper with it. So we were trying to figure out something to do with that, just to see, go back and, because we did that one a long time ago, and Ryan actually rated as the #1 chicken sandwich out there.
Which is crazy.
And I would be interested to see if quality has gone down.
And all the advertisements are always like, remember, this is still the home of the Whopper.
Home of the Whopper, right.
Because it's a phenomenal chicken sandwich when their burgers aren't that good.
If you follow him on Twitter, because a lot of people were saying, how is the home of the king of Whoppers is now the king of chicken. So, like, they made it out that the Whopper was feeling bad, and now they're sad because nobody's talking about the Whopper. So they're throwing you a free Whopper if you get a chicken sandwich. The whole Twitter fight is actually pretty funny to watch.
It's
but that being said, honestly, it was a darn good chicken sandwich. To me,
yes.
I don't know if it would beat Popeyes in Kentucky Fried Chicken, but it was right up there. We didn't eat it at the same time. We ate the other ones at the same time, kind of. That one we ate later because it came out later.
What we might have to do is try every chicken sandwich. Get the spicy chicken from McDonald's.
But we did them all.
And get the Burger King. See which one's the best. Or something.
I don't know. We've already kind of did the king of the chickens.
We could go get the KFC, Popeyes, Chick-fil-A, Burger King, McDonald's,
Wendy's. I mean, we did them all. We did them all.
All at once.
Oh my goodness.
And eat all the chicken sandwiches. And
that would be good if
best.
all the stores were in the general area. Where we are, we got to drive like from one state to the next state and over the thing. So we'll think about that one. How's that?
Yeah.
But if there is any suggestions, and again, leave them Thai suggestions because I really don't know anything about Thai food, and I would like to try it. I was told that none of it's gonna be hot, so I would like to see if it is like if there is a place that that or a meal that is like original or official Thai food that's actually pretty spicy. I would like to give it a try, and even if it's just regular, it doesn't matter. I've never had Thai food, so. And that being said, hope you enjoyed the video.